Welcome to the Double Dip Playoff Edition. That was for Freehold. I know you said my videos are really boring, so I want to start on a high note. Everything else from here will be downhill. So you enjoyed Bronco, kind of sleeping over there. He actually tears that thing apart when I'm not here, but then he lays on it, which is kind of weird, but it's what dogs do, I guess. If you notice, before I get into it, my awesome Christmas lights, if I can mock it right here, and we got some stockings. You notice Bronco has a tiny one with a B on it because CVS didn't have any big ones, and I didn't feel like going anywhere else, so got him a small one. And yes, you see a blue and a green one. That was from last year because Target was having a sale on multicolored stockings, so there you have it. So we're getting very festive here for the first round of the playoffs, which is just a shocker for Double Dippers, aka New Jersey Giants, all those team names. First time since 2010. Obviously, Nate Lions commish made it painfully obvious the last time what things happened. We can go through that a little later. But when we get right into these matchups, it's going to be an epic week with only obviously two, 4 games because there are only 8 teams. I can do simple math on the fly like that. No big deal. So number one for one, no pun intended, is going against Pops Fish, who actually dropped 3 straight games. Looking painfully bad right now. His last win was a big one against the Double Dippers, of course, just to mention it. We're all rooting for Pops Fish. I think there hasn't been a team in league history ever that every single person except one person is rooting for, and everybody's rooting against one for one. Because the last thing we need is a 2 for 2. Coming into the league and win 2 championships is just can't happen. So everyone's pulling for Pops Fish. It's not going to be even close. I think the spread is 45 points according to Vegas. It might change a little bit, but one for one, we'll take this. Jimmy Legs and Hedgecocks. This one is going to be a toss-up. I was in between it. It took me hours before breaking down the numbers. If Jordan Reed plays for Jimmy Legs, it's going to be a game changer. But right now, I like Hedgecocks just because he always seems to squeak by and make his way into the playoffs. So I'm going to go with Hedge and a squeaker. Double Dippers and Mud Dogs. So Dippers haven't beaten Mud Dogs ever, and that's going to continue. I keep it real here. So Mud Dogs is going to win this one as much as I'd love to advance. I think Mud Dogs is going to win this by like 30 points. Nittany Lions and Crazy Fools, the most overrated number 2 seed there's ever been, and also like the lowest scored second place ever. I don't know how it happened, but Nittany Lions 90 points the last 2 weeks in a row. Going down to Crazy Fools. Crazy Fools is looking like a pretty solid team who can actually make some noise, and he actually started making some moves recently. Him and Pops Fish today, 2 of the least made moves by any manager this season. So I guess they made the playoffs, and now it's time to start trying. So Fools will win that, and I might as well take you through the rest of my playoff predictions here. I think one for one is going to play Hedgecocks. One for one will take that, of course. So he'll represent that side of the bracket in the championship. So the Mud Dogs and Crazy Fools matchup, the matchup that no one wants to see because the Moore brothers will both be eliminated. I think Mud Dogs will take that. Then, upset special alert, even though Mud Dogs, they do have the second most points in the league. I do think Mud Dogs will take down one for one. One for one will be 1 for 2, not make the championship. I mean, not win the championship. Sorry, Mud Dogs, sweetheart of the league. I'm gonna hate losing to you because I claimed you the sweetheart of the league. Now you're gonna turn a-hole of the league or whatever you want. But I think he's gonna take down one for one in the championship. Just look at his numbers. I mean, I'm breaking down before I work because I don't really do much. So he's like over 120, 130 every week. Obviously, one for one is there too, but luck has to run out. This is the Moore League. So something's got to give. Mud Dogs, 2016 Moore League champion. You heard it here first. So as long as your Double Dippers are in the playoff field, I will continue to do videos. But according to my prediction here, I'm going to lose. So this will be the last video of the season. So hopefully I do advance and I can make another one, but odds are I won't be because as Nittany Lions has mentioned that, the last things happened in 2010. American Idol was the number one show in the U.S. Let's see, Instagram made its debut. No big deal. LeBron James took his talents to South Beach. Let's see what else here. Oh yeah, and the worst one of all, Alaska Ice Bashers of all people, made the playoffs more recently than I have. So I'll stop there before I keep embarrassing myself here. But it's a different year. At least I made it. Hooray! I know everyone's going to be rooting for the underdogs here. No one wants 1-for-1 to win. So even if you didn't make the playoffs, the Mountaineers and Giants rule. Maybe it's karma for not coming to the watch party. I just want to say the Giants rule. I know the Mountaineers, you actually have an excuse since you work in LA now. But Giants rule, word on the street is he put hoes before bros, and that's just a cardinal sin in manhood. So therefore, next time you see Giants rule on in the streets or on TV or something like that, just let him know that he skipped out on the watch party. That's why he missed the playoffs. And actually, six of the 8 playoff teams went to the watch party, so it's another reason to go to the watch party. Shake and bake. Maybe it'll change your 2-11 record and untouchable. Didn't forget about you. Congrats on getting like 120 or like once or twice this year. Great effort. 101 moves. Or as he would say, I made 101 trades. So many trades. You don't do it. I offer you 17 people. So yeah, no more trade offers from Untouchable until next year, or in baseball. Plug in baseball too. If everyone's interested, we got a pretty cool league. Very casual, not like this, but usually I run the table, so you should get in on that if you want to have some fantasy football withdrawals. So, other than that, enjoy fantasy round 1 in the Moore League. Hopefully 1-for-1 doesn't win, and hopefully your double dippers can become top 2. Never been in the championship, so let's all root for that. And also, let's all root for Nittany Lions to keep losing. The last time he won a championship, he was in high school. So with that, I'm going to leave you. Have a great day, and Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, because this might be the last video of the season. So